Janashalakaya Chaturunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaga Shri Chaitanya Manovishram Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamahyam Tadatmi Sapadantikam Vandegam Shri Gurum Shri Utapatakamanam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagarjatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sakagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvidam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Taptaka Anjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashai Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namini Namaga Acharya Padaya Nityakripa Pradayane Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramadayani Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Charashute Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Pranams to every devotee. Thank you so much for joining today's wonderful, beautiful journey that is Bhakti Yoga. And we also, discuss that. So once again, I request all devotees to pray for me to have the right attitude of sharing what I have heard from our acharyas. Also, I want you all to pray that the right word has to come at the right moment with the right attitude during the class. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Why is Bhakti Yoga in this between? As I told, the seed, that is the pearl, is in the center and it has got two shells, right? Same way, the pearl is protected. The pearl is protected by two side shells. Same way, Bhakti is protected by Karma Yoga 1 to 6 chapter here and Jnana Yoga, that is chapter 13 to 18 that side. So Bhakti Yoga is in the center, 7th to 12th. So today is the culmination. 7th Bhagavan told him, what did he say? That is the science, yoga of science, right? Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Bhagavan is in Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayu. He is the taste in the water. He is the heat in the sun and the coolness in the moon. And he is the 5 elements. Bhagavan said in 7th chapter that from my exterior, inferior energy, this material world is created. From my tatastha, marginal energy, living entities are created. Are you able to see the screen? Just give me one thumbs up, Matajis. I don't know whether you are able to see the screen. I'm going on talking. Give me one thumbs up. Audio, video, if everything is okay. Okay, so the Lord is, sorry, but 7th chapter we were discussing. Not even, can you just write any one of you? Yes, video is visible. Okay, so Bhagavan is saying in the 7th chapter that, thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. So Bhagavan told in the 7th chapter, if you want to perceive me, however you want, you can perceive. See, Bhagavan is none other than the internet. Yesterday, I was struggling with the mouse. My laptop mouse was not working. I was looking for one. Literally, God gave this. Literally, I'm telling you. Because I searched first 5 minutes, I was going, oh, really, what is happening, Krishna? Why am I not able to like that, That same place I found the mouse once again when I searched. So, like everything is the Lord. I told 6 things, 6 or 5 things I said, na? The material, the place, the person, and the right mood, and the Bhagavan's sanction. All these 5 elements are very important for performing any activity. Say, for example, take the potter. He needs a clay. He needs a machine. Potter himself is needed. He should have the mood also, no? He says, I have the knowledge, but I don't want. I want to study for law. I don't want to do this profession. He doesn't have the mood. Finally, the Lord has to sanction whoever, whatever, whenever they want to do. whoever, whatever, whenever, however. But Bhagavan has to sanction. So Bhagavan tells in 7th chapter, I am there. Then in the 8th chapter, what he says, what is the main objective of a living entity? Once you perceive the Lord, keep on thinking about him. So that automatically, when the soul passes the body, automatically you will think about me. So that he will come to me. You remember 18.4, sorry, 8.4. Anta kalecha mami vyam smaran mitva kalevaram yaga prayastisha madbhavam natyastra samshayaga. There is no doubt in it that you will come to me. When the soul leaves your body. For that, all the time we have to remember the Lord. That's why I said, no, when we drink water, we have to see the water and say, Lord, because of you, this water is there. Because of you, I am able to hold. Because of you, I am able to drink. See, because of you, I am able to enjoy the taste in the water. At least once a day. How many times we drink? Okay, so that's, we automatically remember the Lord when the soul leaves the body. Yam yam vyapi smarana bhavam. Whatever we think at the last moment, that will happen. Okay. Then the ninth chapter, what happened? Krishna told Arjuna, I am giving you this king of knowledge, right? I am giving you this most secret knowledge. And by knowing this knowledge, you can perceive the real happiness. Guhyatam, guhyatara, guhyatama. That is, positives, comparative, superlative degree. The Lord gave the secret knowledge. What was the secret knowledge? There is nothing like devotional service. I am the creator. Above all, cause of all causes. Because of me, everything comes. You remember in the 10th chapter, Agam Sarvasya Prabhavo, Mattagat Sarvam Pravartate. Agam Sarvasya Prabhavo. Matta Agam Sarvam Pravartate. From me, everything emanates. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mahite techu chapyakam. One who knows this can surrender to me. And he also said, Matchitta Madgata Prana. One who knows this always discuss about me. They cherish talking about my pastimes. Then he said, you also want to come to me? Do. Tesham satata yuktana. Continuously remember me. Then you can come to me. How? I give you the understanding. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Once you keep on thinking about me, I know that you are thinking about me. I will give you the right knowledge through which you can attain me. Come to my abode. I am waiting for you. I am ready to welcome you. Then the 11th chapter, Krishna showed the first in 10th, he showed the Vibhuti Vishwarupa, then he showed the universal form. Because, three reasons I told. First, foremost, very important, finally Arjuna told, Krishna, I am satisfied. But still, can you show the universal form? For people like us to know that yes, the Lord is cause of all causes. So nothing beyond him or nothing equal to him. Third, Arjuna told, please show Krishna, right? So what the Bhagavan told, he showed all the universes, all the 84 lakhs yonis of all universes, all the devatas in his body, all the people who are seeing in our friend as a soul inside the body, inside the womb of the Lord. He showed, Agam Kalosmi, remember? I am time. I know the far past and I know the future. Everything he showed. Why are we learning? Why am I saying this? Believing, Shraddha. Believing this is nothing but bhakti. So what is bhakti yoga? Whatever the Lord told in 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chapter, strongly we have to believe. Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nivarti, ruchi, asakti, nishtha. Firm faith with the determination. That is the 7th step. So faith is like, if I keep alarm in the night, thinking I have a faith, oh, I will get up early in the morning. That's a normal faith. I pack my lunch, thinking I'll be alive in my office to eat my lunch. That's a normal faith. I sit in auto, thinking this auto fellow will reach me safely to my destination. And we immediately take our mobile, start seeing. Why? We have faith in the auto fellow. He will reach me safely. We sit in the flight, and they announce, put the belt on, everything. Then we see downloaded movies with the faith. Pilot will reach me to the destination. Where we can believe all those things. Why can't we believe what the Lord, he himself has told? He himself has told. But do we believe? No. We have a doubt. If I start doing bhakti like Arjuna had na, Krishna, what will happen if I fall down? Apicheta durachara. Krishna said, don't worry. I will fix you back. Okay. After doing so much also, if you have to come back, don't worry. If you have to come back, you will come to aristocratic family, rich family. After becoming a perfect yogi, if you come back again, you will take birth in that transcendental family by which you can come. We have to believe all these things. Otherwise, if I think, okay, no, this birth only I have to go to the Lord. But 90%, 62 years have passed. If I do bhakti now, will I reach the Lord? If I get that doubt, how will I do bhakti? Whatever I do is sufficient. 5%, no problem. Next birth, Krishna will give me that, dadami buddhi yogam. Then 6th percentage I will start. Faith and nishtha. Firm faith with the determination. Hare Krishna. So I pray every one of you to pray that the right word with the right attitude, aptitude, perception, we have to understand bhakti today. Again, Arjuna is asking an important doubt. Evam satata yukta ye bhaktasvam paryupasate ye chapyaksharam avyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha. Arjuna is asking, which is considered to be more perfect? Those who are properly engaged in your devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifested? But already we have discussed, there are 3 types of realization. One is the Brahman realization, that is the soul realization. I am not this body, there is another soul in my body, according to the instructions of the soul. With soul gives instruction. How does soul give instruction? Soul does not, Mataji, you told it only sees, Paramatma sees. Soul, how does the soul give instruction? According to our previous birth. Whatever we have brought from the previous birth, same way we will think. Karma we are bringing, no. So according to the karma, soul will think. So here he is asking, is the soul realization sufficient or Bhagavan realization? So first soul realization, then Paramatma. Near the soul, Paramatma is residing in me. Bhagavan is sanctioning everything. Seeing my desires, if he doesn't sanction, I will not be able to sit here and share my knowledge, what I have heard from my gurus, Shiksha Guru and Diksha Guru. Is it not? Not possible. So we have to, that Paramatma has to sanction that. So Paramatma realization. Third realization is Bhagavan realization. Once we realize the Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead, we all will reach his abode. Attendants, Hare Krishna, Mataji and Prabhuji's, kindly. Attendance link has not come. Nobody has joined. From Seva group, anybody has joined, Mataji? I can make you co-host. Anybody from Seva group? Please raise your hand. No. No, nobody yet. So if you see the attendance link, kindly fill it up. So unmanifested word is very important. Bhagavan does not manifest himself as Bhagavan in Chatur Puja or in so many hands or in Shyam Sundara Pamtak, he doesn't reveal to anybody. Yesterday we saw. Not at all possible, right? Chatur Puja we can see. Vishnu had shown this Chatur Puja avatar to in so many. Vasudeva Devaki in the jail. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in 4 form. He had shown his 4 form to Advaita Acharya, Srivasa Acharya, Pundarika Nidhi. So many people. Okay. So we remember Arjuna is asking, do I have to understand the Bhagavan, absolute truth, by engaging in your devotional service? Or if I only know that I am not this body, I am the soul. Everything that Brahman effulgent, is that sufficient, Krishna? We know the answer, we have discussed a lot, right? But Krishna is telling for everybody's. You people understand because you all are attending classes. There are so many who have not. So at least with somebody's Bhagavan's mercy, Sukriti, they may read the Bhagavad Gita one day, no? That's why the Bhagavan is giving the answer. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha, Maya Veshamano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate, Shraddhaya Parayopeta, Te Me Yukta Tamamataha. This like again formula in life. Blessed Lord said, he whose mind is fixed on my personal form. Bhagavan has got a personal form. He is not a murti. He is not, like people say, no, Bhagavan only is in the form of murti. Murti does not move. Bhagavan moves. That is why we offer boga to Bhagavan. Only thing is, Bhagavan does not have to eat with his hand. We think, oh, Bhagavan is not eating. Bhagavan glances. He has got a spiritual body. He sees the prasad. He sees the bhoga. That means he has eaten. Then the bhoga becomes prasadam. Right? He has to just glance. By his glance, he can create the whole universe. By his glance of our offering bhoga, why can't he eat? Because spiritual body. Any indriya can do any function of other indriya. Okay? He whose mind is fixed in my personal form, always engaged in my worship, in worshipping me, with great transcendental faith, in considered by me to be the most perfect. So Brahman realization is not sufficient. Arjuna, one has to believe in my personal form. I am a person. That is why he is creating, he is annihilating. But we can't see that in unmanifest form. Avyakta Murtina, Avyakta, unmanifested form. But those who fully worship the unmanifested, that which lies beyond the perceptions of senses. I told one shloka, you remember? With our sense perception, if you want to understand the Lord, it is not possible. Seven mukhehi jigvado swayam eva sparatyadakha. One who gets satiated in the transcendental bliss, devotion, then I give this knowledge to the senses. Then only they can understand me. Not with their own endeavor, not with their own senses. Unless and until I sanction them, they cannot understand. All pervading. There's no place where he is not there. He is pervading everywhere. The minutest insects, they are born immediately, they die also. But Bhagavan in the form of Paramatma is there in them also. They get the consciousness, that means soul has entered them. But with the soul, there is Paramatma also. Okay? Fixed, inconceivable. We can't understand with this buddhi. Dadami buddhi. Bhagavan jab tak buddhi nahi dete to understand him, we cannot understand. Fixed, mind fixed, ekaha kurvanandana. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Remember 2.47 we learned. Vyavasayatmika, mind fixed, resolute. No other thought in the mind. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Ekaha kurunandana. Bahu shaka. If the mind is not fixed, so many branches of bahu shaka, bahu, very, so many shaka, branches of thought will come. So we have to focus the mind into one place so that other branches of thoughts will not come. The impersonal conception of the absolute truth. Impersonal conception it is. I am personal. Personally, I take so many avatar he has taken personally. Vamana avatar, Narsimha avatar, Rama avatar, Krishna avatar. Krishna avatar we call it as avatari, but Rama avatar. Right? Kurma avatar. All are what? Impersonal conception. By controlling the various senses and being equally disposed also we have learnt a lot. Shitosha Sukha Dukkada, Shita Ushna, Sukha Dukkha, Labha Labha, Jaya Jaya, success and failure, gain and pain, Labha Labha, Labha Alabha. That means profit and loss, Jaya Jaya, success and defeat. Nothing should bother us. I failed. Krishna, that was your mercy, your prasadam. You wanted me to fail. There will be a reason to it. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you, Krishna. So much loss. Srila Prabhupada, how much he was a big businessman. Krishna gave so much loss to him. But he was not deluded. What is deluded? Getting carried away. He was not. He was equipoised. He was equal in the profit also, loss also. That is why he is Srila Prabhupada. He has given us Krishna Bhavanamriti, ISKCON. He has given us. How many temples are there? How many devotees are there now? So, Krishna is telling Arjuna, that Brahman realization is not sufficient. Impersonal conception of the absolute truth. That is the truth beyond him. There is no other truth. Okay? Inconceivable. Naishloka. Klechodikartaraste shama vyakta sakta chetasama vyakta hi gati dukkam dehavad birvava piyate. For those whose minds are attached to unmanifested. Don't try to wait. I will come in Chaturbuja, Chotu, no. impersonal feature of the Supreme. Advancement in very troublesome. Advancement is very troublesome. Why? Unless and until our mind is attracted to Krishna. In bhakti, advancement is very difficult. Supreme advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline, in bhakti, is always difficult for those who are embodied. What is embodied? Dehinosminita dehe kaumaram yavanam jara. You remember? But that is the embodied soul inside this body which is made up of 25 elements. Panchamahabhuta, Panchakarmendriyan, Jnanendriyan, Tanmatraye. In this, it is trapped. What is trapped? The soul is trapped, embodied. Okay? So, unless and those who are embodied, this not able to understand how to the supreme realization that is beyond the Brahman realization, they will not be able to make any progress in bhakti. So Krishna is saying, after Brahman realization, come to the second platform, which is Paramatma realization. There is one another soul sitting in my heart, watching, making account of everything. So nice. Mrityu samsara sagarat. Bhagavan only can help us cross this ocean of Mrityu samsara, material world. Etu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaga ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate teshamaham samuddarata mrityu samsara sagarat bhavamina chirat partha maya veshita chetatsam. For one who worships me, giving up all his activities unto me. What is giving up all his activity? In the 3rd chapter, the Lord said, do karma, surrender the reward unto me. Unless and until you do karma, how will you get attracted towards devotional service? Daily, if you don't light the lamp, daily you don't chant at least one shloka. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vrajagam tvam sarva papepyo mokshayishami mashucha. One shloka a day. If you do not do all these things, how will you get attracted to me? So for one who worships me, giving up all the activities unto me, do the duty, give the benefit unto me, being devoted to me with the devotion. Devotion is very important, bhakti. That's what we are saying, bhakti yoga. Devotion, actually bhakti means what? Not only devotion. Srila Prabhupada has defined devotion as defined bhakti as devotional service. Bhakti means we may do only to the Lord. May. But devotional service means we will do to the Vaishnavas. Dasana. So the Bhagavan likes only those who serve his devotees, not himself. He doesn't give us the eligibility to serve himself. Okay? So, but how? Meditating upon me, who has fixed his mind upon me, son of Partha. For him, I am the swift deliverer. Very fast, I deliver that soul from this loka to my loka. I take them to my loka. Okay? So, Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. Remember that. When will the Lord do? Tesham aham samuddarata. Tesham aham. Mam dhyayante upasate. To worship me with devotion all the time. Mam dhyayante. Dhyan means concentration. Full concentration on me. Then only I will be in a position to take you from this part to that part. मय्येव मनादस्व मयि बुद्धिनिवेशय निवशिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः. Again, न संशयः. There is no doubt in it. Without doubt. What is without doubt? Sorry. May्येव मनादस्व. Fixing your mind upon me. The Supreme Personality of Super God. He engage all your intelligence in me. He says, do your work, but fix the mind on me. Do your karma, give me the reward. Do your work, Fix a mind on me. Do it for me. Going to office, Krishna, I'm going to office for you. Going to the market, Krishna, I'm going for you. I'll buy something, make prasadam and offer you. Okay? Then, thus, in that manner, you will live in me always. Yesterday he said, now, he is my friend, I am his friend. Right? Samogam sarveshu bhuteshu, name dveshosti na priyaha. Everybody is equal to me. Na dveshi, na asti, na priyaha. Ebajanti tu mam bhaktya. How much ever you endeavor, maite teshu chapyagam. You are friend to me, I am friend to him. You live in me. But he says, I don't live in you. But what? He lives in us in the form of Paramatma, only for those who realize Paramatma realization. Previous shloka, beyond Brahman realization, we have to come to the Paramatma realization. Only then the Lord will help us to understand his existence in us, that he is living in us, in every heart. Sarvasya chagam gridi sannivishto. Bhagavan says, I am living in everybody's heart. Abhyasepya samartosi matkarma paramo bhava madartamapi karmani kurman siddhim avapsyasi. See, he is building temple. Such a great devotional service. Devotion, his mind may be thinking anything. Let it. But what is he doing? Constructing temple. So this is devotional service. If you cannot practice the regulation, today before the class started, those who all joined on time, I told you, remember, devotional service in 3 ways. Devotion in practice, devotion in bhava, ecstasy, devotion in prema, pure love for God. So here Lord is telling the same thing. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, going to temple, paying obeisances to Vaishnavas, attending Mangalarati, offering Bhoga, chanting 16 rounds. If you cannot practice these things, then just try to work for me. See, Bhagavan is so merciful. You can't go to Mangalarati 5 o'clock. You don't have vehicle, no problem. Just do one thing, no? Get up and sit in one place and you take my name. Lord, I'm not able to go, but I want to worship you. Wherever you are in, mentally you worship him. Okay, try to work for me. For me, you work. Means what? Give me the benefit or reward. Surrender the reward of your karma unto my lotus feet. That will not bind us. Otherwise, any karma we do, any action we do, any fruitive activity we do, it binds us. Only devotional service does not bind us. So you will come to me, to my world. That is the perfect stage, right? That's ultimate. This shloka by heart, all of you. Extremely important shloka. Every one of you have to by heart this. Try, keep by hearting and saying it every day. Write in a paper. Wherever, put it in your purse or pocket. Sometimes simply you are sitting or you are waiting for somebody, wherever, take the slip and learn. And practice it. Practice. Put it in implementation. Yad karoshi yadasnasi yadjugoshi tadasyas yad tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurutsva mad arpanam. Whatever activity you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, whatever you do it for me. Think you are doing it for me. This is an austerity, tapa, you are doing for me. If you do like that, that is easy, no? Bhagavan is saying, not able to go to the temple for Mangalarti. But at home, you can show one diya to the Lord and say, Krishna, I'm offering this to you. That we can do. What is the harm in it? Nobody will stop. People may say, what ISKCON, don't go. They may say. But how can they stop us? Mentally, early morning, you're getting up, have your Brahma Muhurta, Snana, everything. Then you mentally offer all the services to the Lord. With mind focus, very important. Mala to karme pirai, jeep pirai muhumai. Manuan das pirai. Ye to sumiran nahi. Right? Kavidas said, Mala to karme pirai, Ram, 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 Ram. Manuan das pirai. This is not sumiran. Same thing, Bhagavad Gita, so many shlokas the Lord has told. Remember me, keep me in the center. Okay? So thus, offer the karma, fruitive activities benefit to me. See, this is, Our Namanishra Prabhu's Radha Govinda temple I was telling you, remember? This is Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda in the center. You see on your right hand side, you see. So many dhams, so many temples have been shown. That Srila Prabhupada is sitting. About Srila Prabhupada, you see. Okay? Radha Madhav temple. The last Mangalore, Nantur, it is written, you see. Last one in the corner. Here it is in the center, it is Maya. So Radha Madhav temple, Namanishra Prabhu, from the time of COVID, for I think almost around 47 batches are getting over. He pays, every year he pays more than 1 lakh for Zoom, because these Zooms are premium Zooms. More than 100 people can attend. More than 1 hour we can attend classes. These are a special Zoom that is known as premium. We have to pay. So, like anything otherwise also, without Guru Dakshina, even we go to doctor, very close doctor, very, very close. So what will happen? He will not take money. But still we take out money and say, doctor and lawyer, if I don't give Dakshina, there will be no benefit to me. So if you want the medicine to work on me, if you want the benefit of the medicine to, cure my disease, please have it. Like this, we keep it in his hand and come. So our Namanishra Prabhu, without expecting anything, he has been doing a lot of seva. The temple which he has constructed has got a library, Vedic library. People can go there, stay there and study. He does not charge anything. Bhakti Shastri courses he conducts. Nothing he charges. Many devotees have become Bhakti Shastris. Right? So it is our foremost responsibility to show that, Krishna, I want to serve you. Lakshmi doesn't matter. 100 rupees. Even 200 is written for what? If you pay 200 rupees, what they will do? They will offer Tulasi Arati in your name. That means Tulasi full morning, Tulasi Arati, after Narsimha Arati. Sorry, Then here, what do you call? The evening also, before Gaura Arati. They will offer Tulasi Arati in your name, with your name, Nakshatra, Gotra, everything. So you can click this, anything, whatever smallest also, no problem. But Lord sees the bhav, just now I said, ecstasy. What is there in your mind, he will see. Seriously, if you take even pay 200 rupees also, the Lord is so happy. He doesn't want your 200. But you are showing, yes, my dear Lord, it is my foremost gratitude to show that I have been benefited by these classes. So how to show the gratitude? Just pay 200 rupees. Okay, but Lakshmi and amount doesn't matter. Do we have really that bhava, intention to what happened? Once. Are you able to see this now? Okay, next. अतएतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्म फलत्यागं ततः कुरु यथात्मवान्. If, however, you are unable to worship in this consciousness, which consciousness? He told in the previous consciousness, you remember? Whatever you want to offer, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to give away, give as a sacrifice to me. If you are unable to work in that manner, what can you do? Try to act giving up all results of your work. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. After the class is over, we can say, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. You attend the classes. After attending classes, you tell Krishna. Krishna, I could attend the class nicely today. Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. That's what he says. Offer it to me. That means what? You will, because if you think you have done it, what will happen? It will bind you to cross over that punya karma also. You will have to come back again. So why it is shown here? Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba, when Krishna was born, he is giving lots of charities. to so many people, cows, vatsra, etc., vastram. Okay, but he does not give you the pride that I have plenty of work done. That is why I'm giving. No, he is giving because he wants to express his gratitude to Krishna. Okay, that's so the picture you understand. Nanda Baba giving charity on the birth of Vasudeva. Vasudeva is Vasudeva is the biological father. Vasudeva. Krishna is Vasudeva. And Nanda Baba is his that what is that? The father who brought him up. Okay. Shre yogi jnanam abhyasi jnana dhyanam vishishyate jnanat karma palatyagas tyagas chantiranantaram. This also we can do. If you cannot do devotional service in practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Okay, you can't do Mangalarti, you can't offer, no problem. Read Bhagavad Gita. You will accumulate knowledge. Sufficient. Krishna is saying that is sufficient. Better than knowledge, however, is the meditation. Simply studying, what will happen? We get a sort of pride. I want to get this siddhi, I want to get that siddhi, ashta siddhi. You know, the buddhi nacho vinashati. What to do? The more you start getting siddhis, the more the buddhi goes brashta, bewildered. Okay? So better than knowledge, however, is meditation. And better than meditation is renunciation. Do karma, leave the benefit under my lotus feet. Not able to do that, gain as much as knowledge possible. Once you gain the knowledge, try to meditate. Once you become an expert in meditation, you will become to dhyan samadhi. Dharana dhyan samadhi. Right? What is that? Yam niyam asan, pranayam, pratyahara, dharana. Just simple concentration. Dhyan. You are able to focus and concentrate. Dharana, dhyan, samadhi. Then finally you will reach the samadhi state. That is renunciation. After renunciation, everything and everybody, you go into the transcend. Transcend is beyond this material existence. We go to transcendental existence. Okay. So, any doubt anybody having? Better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So, if you can't practice, aim for knowledge. If you can't aim for knowledge, try to meditate. Not able to meditate, surrender the fruits of your actions unto the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is also not possible. Try to get detached. That's the best way. Then you can attain the peace of mind. Okay. Very, 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 very important. Shloka 13 and 14. One who is not envious. This we have been studying. Arjuna asked Krishna. Krishna gave him Bhagavad Gita. Why? Arjuna is non-envious. That's the only reason. Though he is his friend and all is different. See, Duryodhan, Shishupal was so envious. All the time he was remembering about Krishna only. So what is the difference between devotee and Shishupal? Shishupal in, what is that? Greed. He was envy about the Lord. Everybody is worshipping Lord. Nobody worships me. With that enviousness, he was remembering about the Lord. Okay. So one who is not envious, but is very kind to all living entities, who does not think of himself as a proprietor. I am the owner of this house. I am the owner of this car. No. Who is free from false ego? I is not there. The car belongs to Krishna. I have it. I know to drive, but I will take other devotees also for Mangalarti. That should be the attitude. Okay. So himself the proprietor, who is free from false ego. He doesn't have that I. The person who is a real bhakta, he doesn't have the I factor. That who is always satisfied and engaged in devotional service. with the determination, and whose mind and intelligence are in agreement with me. We have studied Indriyartebhya, that is, like more than the static things, the working senses are better. More than the working senses, the knowledge acquiring senses are better. And more than knowledge acquiring senses, the mind is better. Isn't it? So here also Krishna is telling the same thing. Who is satisfied and engaged in devotional service with the determination. I told you, remember, Nishta. Shraddha, Sadhusanga, Bhajana, Kriya, Anartha, Nivarti, Ruchi, Asakti, Nishta. That is the faith with the determination. Whose mind and intelligence are in agreement with me. They will think whatever. See, sometimes what happens? We say something, we do something. There is a mismatch between the mind and the action. So many times it happens. Mind will say study, 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 study. You will be seeing TV. So there's a mismatch between the mind, what it is saying, and your karmendriya, what it is saying. So that's what Krishna is saying here, that who is always satisfied, engaged in devotional service with a determination, whose mind and intelligence are in agreement with me. Whatever I want them to do, they are thinking about that. That is how their agreement with me means what? My thought process, their thought process are the same. Okay? He for whom no one is put into difficulty and who is not disturbed by anxiety, who is steady in happiness and distress. What is that? Is very dear to me. So Krishna is telling those who have given up all the attachment, those who are not deluded or disturbed with anxiety. No, they don't have single anxiety. Who is steady in happiness and distress. This is the duality, remember? Shitoshna, Sukha Dukkha, same way here, happiness and distress. One who is equipoised in happiness and distress is near to me. So to become dear to Krishna, neither we should jump when some good news comes, nor we should lament and try to leave our body when some sad news comes. That is the symptom. You can apply this thermometer in your body. You will come to know how much temperature you have got, whether fever is there or not. How? Somebody is giving a great grand news. Immediately you jump and go on telling anybody. No. Oh, Krishna, I have been longing for this. You gave me this. As your prasadam, I am accepting this. Give it to Krishna. That's it. So that is what is steady in happiness and distress. That person is very dear to Krishna. So Krishna likes those people. So here again, this is Bilva Mangalam Thakur. One who is not envious. Again it came. So this non-envious quality is very, very, very important. Remember, we all were envious of Krishna. That's why we have left his sloka and we have come here. We were too envious that Lord told, don't worry. Go to Mrityuloka and enjoy all the things. Nobody will stop you. He said, who does not think himself a proprietor and is free from false ego, who is equal both in happiness and distress, who is tolerant, always satisfied, self-controlled, and engaged in devotional service with the determination, his mind and intelligence fixed on me. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. So what is this? First of all, surrender all the benefit of the work what you do. Not possible? No problem. Happiness and distress, whatever you do, take it. Whenever the result comes, be equipoised. Always be tolerant. Trinadapi shuni chena, tarorapi sangishnuna, anadena manadena, kirtaniya sada hari, shishashakam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, help me to be more humbler than the grass. Trinadapi shunichena tarorapi sahishnuna. Sahishnuna means tolerant. Make me more tolerant than the tree. Right? So we are praying the Supreme Personality of Godhead that give me all these qualities so that I can endure in your devotional service. A devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure expert without cares, free from all pain. Pain or pleasure, I told, no? He is the same. It is paining also, or if you have got distress also, he is the same. And who does not strive for some fruit, result, fruitive result. That means a pal. Karma karo, pal ki pratigna mat karo. So those who is interested in expecting or enjoying the benefit, fruit. So who is not doing that, he is very dear to me. Who does not care. See, before going for the examination, at the time when we got for studies, 3, 4, 5 days before only study and tell Krishna, Krishna, I am studying for your benefit. It is in your hand. Exam is in your hand. So day of exam, in the morning, it's Krishna, I surrender myself unto your lotus feet. You don't have to tell, help me to write the exam well. Help me to remember the things well. No, don't tell. He knows, he's in your heart. But once you thank him and go, he will come and help you. This faith has to be there. That's why we are talking about faith. Okay? Bilvamangala Thakur's story, all of you might have heard, I think. Okay? Then we are reaching the last stage. One who is neither rejoices nor grieves. That means Sukhame, extraordinarily happy. Dukhame, we are going on lamenting. Okay, a person who is not very happy or laments in distress. He who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious. It means some things may not be auspicious to us. That comes also we should accept. Like maybe very close relative passed away. That's not auspicious, but that's a fact. If we have taken birth, we have to die one day. Soul will leave the body one day or the other. But we have to take it positively. Okay, this is all the age the Lord has written for this soul. So the soul has left the body. Like that we have to think. So one who is neither rejoice nor grieves, one who enjoys the benefit of pleasure, sukha, and not grieves, laments, cries. Okay? That is so that person, that is auspicious, inauspicious. He is equal in everything. That person is my devotee. So nice again, right? That's what noise. Shita Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, Labha, Labha, Jaya, Jaya. Auspicious, pious and impious. One who neither grabs pleasure or grief, who neither laments nor desire, same thing. And who renounces auspicious, inauspicious, is very dear to me. We are ending towards the last few shlokas. One who is equal to friends and enemies. They all are Vaishnavas. They all are very, very dear to the Lord. Kanishta and Uttamadhikari. Kanishta means like I. Trying to come in bhakti, trying to understand what is BHAKTI, understanding, Kanishta Adhikari. Simply everybody tells we do. Faith is not very strong. Somebody will tell, don't go to Krishna temple, go to this temple, I may leave here, I may go there. But I know Krishna is the ultimate supreme personality of Godhead. He is the absolute truth. But my faith is not strong. Okay, so that is Kanishta Adhikari. Uttamadhikari. For them, they see everybody that we have learned this shloka. Shuni chaiva shwapakecha. The dog eater, Brahmana, non-Brahmini, devotee, non-devotee. And even the dog eater, they see everybody with equal eyes. Who? Our spiritual masters, Srila Prabhupada. Those who have, the Mahatmas. And in second chapter, Arjuna asked, who all are sthita prajnas, okay? And who is equipoised in honor and dishonor. Trinada Pishuni Chena, just now I said, whenever I am not interested in my respect, somebody respects me, disrespect. I am not bothered about that. Both are equal to me. Heat and cold, happiness and distress, fame and infamy. I become very famous. I feel as if Prakrite Kriyamanani 3.27 Gunay Karmani Karvashaga Akankara Vimudatma. I did it. That is why I got this award. That is why everybody is praising me. No. Infamy. Somebody Dushit. Dushit means somebody talks ill about me. Both the cases equipoised. who always free from any contamination. Material contamination cannot touch them. Always silent and satisfied with anything. 10 rupees, happy. 1,000 rupees, happy. 1 lakh rupees, happy. Because we are going to surrender it to the Lord. That is why. Care for us. That's who does not care for any residence. Wherever I live, I am happy. Any dam we go, we are happy. After going to the dam also, we find out many faults that is 1,000 times defective, sinful. We can't do that. Okay, whether that place is neat or clean, whether we get a nice prasadam or not, we should be happy in dance, engaged in devotional service. All the time we should be chanting the name of the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We should only chant. That is what is devotional service. That person is dear to me. So bhakti is so simple, no? All the time think of the Lord. Whatever comes things, this is what the Lord has written in my quota. I told just now, Ishavasya Sarvam, Yat Kincha Jagatyam Jagat. Whatever is in my quota is my quota. Beyond that, I should not expect. He is enough. He who follows this imperishable path of devotional service and who completely engages himself with faith, making me the supreme goal in their life. He is very dear to me. I'll tell about this person. That is Bilva Mangalam Thakur. I will just, this is a previous, very old. Okay. Yes. That's the last slide. This was the last slide and it is very old slide. He who follows this imperishable path of devotion. Why do we call devotional path is not perishable? Whatever we do, we will take on from there. Swalpam apyasa dharmasya. Even if you have done very little, that will not go waste because that will come with us, with the Sukshma Sharira. And when the soul takes another body, that also will come with that. That is why it is imperishable. Devotional service is imperishable. Everything else is perishable. Who completely engages himself with faith. What happened in Bilvamangala Thakur, Bilvamangala Thakur was not very pious person in the beginning. He was a very impious person. And he never used to worship the Lord. He used to go to very many prostitutes' houses, etc. So once, one circumstance, it was like that. He should not have gone. But I think his father died. Still, instead of doing the Shraddha ceremony, he went there. So that lady told, Chintamani, her name is, she told, in spite of, your father's dead body is at home, you came. This much affection, this much love, if you have for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you will cross this ocean, Mritti Samsara Sagarat. Bhagavan will take you to the other world, spiritual world. So, she told, if you see the beauty, you are coming to see my beauty, which is perishable. Go to the temple and see the Lord's beauty. And he went and saw, he believed it entirely. He took the pin from her and hairpin. He said, give me the pin. He just saw, in her home, though she was a prostitute, she was worshipping the Lord. And he immediately poked his eyes, saying, after seeing this Murti, with this beauty, I don't want to see anything else. That kind of person is dear to me, Krishna is saying. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Vancha Kalpatarupesa, Kripa Sindhubayevacha, Patitanam, Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavibhyo, Namo Namaha, Anantakoti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Bhakti Yoga ki, Chapter 12 ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna, all glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna, all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna, all glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bo. Now, the Lord has made bhakti so easy. Trust me, trust me, trust me. That's what he is saying. So you all trust us also. If you fill up the attendance, we will help you. Our devotees, the Seva committee members will help you to Mritti Samsara Sagarat, to go from this Mritti Loka to upper planetary system, Vaikuntha Loka. Right? So bhakti is very simple. What is bhakti? See, mind we cannot control. Mind will keep on thinking something. change the diversion, attention, direction, change it. So the mind is saying, go to the theater and watch a movie. You say, yeah, you are not able to control yourself. You can say, I want to watch a movie. At least let me take Krishna movie in my system. Watch Krishna. Right? Direction is changed. Mind cannot, we cannot stop our thought process as long as the consciousness is in this body. Thinking, feeling, willing. These two are our work. Thinking, mind thinks. Feeling, chitta. There is one more aspect. Thinks. And the brain, the intelligence, buddhi, mind, buddhi, and false ego, right? So the buddhi tells you, analyzes. So we can't stop this. Till the consciousness is in our body, these things will happen. But we can change the direction. We have to think, no, now we think, what can I offer Boga for dinner prasadam for the Lord? Oh, I could not complete the Gaura Arati today because the class was chanting was getting over. So now I should think, why didn't I do? Why didn't I start in the beginning? So I have to chant 2-3 rounds extra. I can try to do. Like that, we have to keep on thinking. Our thought process should be centered Krishna. Okay? I will allow Mataji. Yes. Sorry, Mataji. There was some noise coming. No? That is why. Now we can raise. Anybody can raise your hand and ask out. Whoever is sorry for that. Actually, Mataji, it is getting recorded also. No. And if somebody's mic by mistake unmuted, others will not be able to understand. Sorry for that. You can unmute Mataji, Jyoti Mataji. You can unmute and ask your doubt.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, I have a doubt. First thing, I remember that I have read that if a living entity is there in Lord's abode, he is not affected by material situations or something. But as you mentioned in the today's session, that the living entity fell down from Golok Vrindavan because he had a tendency to enjoy independent from Lord. So how can we understand this?
Mataji, see,
yes,
that false ego factor is there. No, spiritual world, we don't do any karma, Mataji. Because
yes,
neither we can accumulate papa nor punya. Because they're all activities are devotional activities. But liberation, 5 types of liberations are there, Mataji. Sayujya, Sashti, Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya. Samipya, we live near the Lord. Salokya, we live in His abode. Sarupya, we have got the same bodily aspects of the Lord. Okay. And Sashti, we have got all the opulences of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have also got the opulences. Saijya is different. I will tell that little later. Having all these things, 4 types of muktis, liberation. In spite of that, you know what we start thinking? I am equal to in your planet, equal to you, everything look like you, everything. But people will serve the Lord only, no? Why will people serve us? But that false ego starts thinking, right? Why everybody is serving only the Lord? And Paramatma, he knows everything. So he says, oh, the soul wants to enjoy. So let him send. The moment, it is like Srila Prabhupada in one lecture, he has told, same doubt somebody asked. What did he do, you know? There was in the corner of the room, same room, there was a cockroach. So Srila Prabhupada went, lifted the cockroach, opened the window, and let the cockroach go outside the window in the air. Telling that now the cockroach can go anywhere. Whatever the cockroach wants to enjoy, enjoy. So similarly, the Lord also gave us an opportunity to enjoy the material world. So once we come into the material world, the gunas bind us, Mataji. That is why all 3 gunas will immediately bind us. Once
so
the gunas
you mean
bind
to say
us,
that?
yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I was like, you mean to say that false ego can affect the living entity even in spiritual world?
That is the reason we come back now. Enviousness. That enviousness can attack us. That is why you all today.
Even in spiritual world.
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Okay.
The Jivera Swarupahoi Krishnera Nitya Dasa. Tatastha Lakshana, Swarupa Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana is what? No, Mataji. Anya Vilashita Ashunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. So Tatastha Lakshana is there is no other desire for ourselves except for Lord's desire. Lord's desire is our desire. This is a definition of pure bhakti. But what happens in the process of doing the devotional service only, slowly, gradually, if we deviate, that is how Krishna wants, that way we have to serve him. But when we start deviating, then the mind starts thinking about, enviousness comes. Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hope you understood, Mataji. Mataji, you're supposed to. I hope you were attending classes. 2-3 days you were not in the class. I believe
Yeah, I was
attended
doing
Hindi
other
class.
language. Yeah,
Achha,
yeah.
okay. I was thinking you attended the Hindi class, Mataji. Anyway, Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
Mataji, in the same connection, for example, if we are practicing Krishna consciousness now, and if we think that back to Godhead is our aim, fine. So in that case, if we go back to Godhead, even in our case, do we have a chance that we can also fall back?
Mataji, can you one more time ask the question? It was not clear audio.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, Mataji.
Yeah, I was saying now we are practicing Krishna consciousness. After practicing, if we go back to Godhead, in that case, in future, are there chances that even false ego can affect us and we can also have fall down?
Hare Krishna. Mataji, right now, we have not come to that stage of elevation, right? We should not, a pure devotee will never aim for mukti or liberation. A pure devotee always aim for the Supreme Personality of Godhead's service. That's why Bilvamala Thakur, the picture which I showed now, he says, Krishna, if you give me an opportunity to serve under the lotus feet of yours, why will I even think about mukti? Mukti is standing at my doorstep. I don't want mukti. So we should not aim to even going. That is why that Sayujya, just now I told, no, merging with the Supreme Lord. That mukti, nobody wants, Mataji, because nobody wants to merge with the Lord. Then we lose the opportunity of serving. In the spiritual world, as and again you are asking, I will tell you. In the spiritual world also, like so many jivas are there, Mataji, spiritual jivas. So when we see them doing more, like some jiva may be doing more service, so automatically we start thinking, why I am not able to do? Why that Vaishnava is doing more? Oh, that Vaishnava is getting the seva of making prasada, boga for the Lord. I have got the seva of sweeping, like that, and all people think, Mataji. Understood? This is the enviousness. That is spiritual activity. That is not the material. We are not subject to 3 gunas over there. But spiritual enviousness, Mataji, that is. Okay, Mataji, now you understood? Yeah.
Yes, Mataji.
Janani Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Janani Mataji, you can unmute yourself. Are you able to unmute Janani Mataji? Now you try. You have written, you have a doubt, Mataji, that's why. Hare Krishna.
Hello.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, are you saying something? I'm not able to hear.